They've been captured. I arrived with a few other wizards, conjuration masters. We helped open the portal to Cold Harbor. Unfortunately, we didn't arrive where we expected. A defensive countermeasure, I think. Molag Bal's forces were upon us in an instant. They were captured by Daedra, led by Judge Zivan. In the confusion, I managed to slip away. I've been scouting around in scamp form ever since. The mages are on trial inside the Hall of Judgment. I could hear Judge Zivan shouting at them. We must help them. A magical barrier shields the entryway to the hall. It's powered by elemental crystals. We must destroy the crystals and collect a key to open the gate. You must hurry. Daedric justice can be swift. Collect the gate key from the coffer to the north, and destroy the 3 crystals to bring down the barrier. There's 1 crystal in each tower. Meet me near the Hall of Judgment's entrance when you're done. I'll continue scouting until then. Mages Guild Warlock and Master Conjurer at your service. I'm an expert on the Plains of Oblivion, so I was an obvious choice to undertake this mission. I was raised on the Shivering Isles, so I am intimately familiar with Oblivion. Why, nothing gets past you, does it? Though I was born on your world, I grew up in Oblivion. It gives me a rather unique perspective that the Mages Guild often makes use of. A trick I picked up made it easier to get around the Shivering Isles. I was using it to scout the area when I saw you approaching. Some consider my methods unorthodox, but the results speak for themselves. I certainly wasn't captured by the Daedra. Judge Zivan has them on trial in the Hall of Judgment. From what I've been able to overhear, it isn't going well for them. To get inside, we need to bring down that barrier. Then the mages and I can get back to the mission that brought us here. The 3 elemental crystals, yes. But more than that, we also need a key to open the locked gate. I saw them place the gate key in a guarded coffer in the northern section of the ruins. The trial is over. Judge Ziven found my companions guilty and sentenced them to death. They were taken to the cells below the hall while preparations are made for the execution. I'm working on a distraction to cover our escape. Did you find the key? Is this really the time for idle chit-chat? Oh, very well. We are master conjurers. Our job is to stabilize the portal so that more forces and supplies can be brought from Nirn. Until we do that, our troops will be at a distinct disadvantage here. An excellent suggestion. There's no time to waste. Let's get inside and free the others. Oh, good. A guard. And I thought this was going to be boring.
Guilty drawn to us like torchwood to honey. Come and be judged, mortals.
Excellent. Head down to the holding cells and free my companions. I'll guard our way out of here.
You're no god. Grab that key on the table and open these cages.
They found me guilty? Me? I'll make them rue the day. Rue, I say.
Ah, the fresh air of freedom. Thanks for opening that cage.
Well, what are you waiting for? Open the rest of the cages, if you please. The trial was a farce. They just wanted to make us squirm. Judge Ziven went on and on about fairness and equitable treatment, but he decided we were guilty from the start. Great rescue, but now what? Do you have a plan, or are we making this up as we go along?
I've never been more scared. I can't believe Judge Ziven wants to execute us.
I'm still shaking. Judge Ziven gave us the death penalty.
Thank you. This one thought we were done for after Judge Ziven sentenced us to death. How do we get out of the Hall of Judgment? They're not going to let us simply walk out of here. Malkur? Well, why didn't you say so? Tarami wondered what happened to him. But this one has had enough of this place. Let's get out of here.
They cast a shield spell on the gate. We're trapped.
We'll deal with the gate. Just keep them away from us until we're done.
You have been judged. You won't escape. You'll never escape my judgment, mortals. No one ever escapes my judgment. Charge! Split up! The penalty is death. I'll execute you myself.
You've been judged and found wanting, Sivan.
Enough fun and games. Let's get out of here.
The diversion I set up is working. Hurry before the Daedra notice and come after us.
Well, that was more exciting than Tarami anticipated.
That was too close for comfort. I'm a conjurer, not a battle mage. Anyway, thanks for getting us out of those cages. I appreciate it.
I never expected to have to do battle with Daedra. I rather enjoyed myself.
We fought well, didn't we? I think we might just have a chance at turning this disaster into a successful operation. We've opened a portal to the city. Feel free to use it if you want. We're in your debt. Without your help, the others would still be locked away, or worse. We'll get to safety and begin stabilizing the portals to Nirn right away. All right, let's head out. We've got portals to stabilize, you know.
The city is coming along nicely, don't you think? I'm not sure if we would have made it this far if not for your help. Thank you.
Thanks to you, we were able to perform the task we were sent here to do. We've opened stable portals to Nirn. Now we can get supplies and more forces into the Hollow City. I'd probably still be out there skulking about in scam form if not for you.
The nerve of the Imperials to attack.
Tarami can't thank you enough for getting us out of that predicament. We owe you one.
It took a bit of work, but we finally stabilized the portals. Our people aren't getting scattered hither and yon every time they travel to Cold Harbor anymore. At least, not as long as they're traveling to the Hollow City.